Hey, what up? What it is? Happy April. April 2010. Got 4 zines to review. 3 of them are culture sluts. One of them is this. Dear Wolf Bear Shark. Dear Wolf Bear Shark. Got this at Chicago Zine Fest. Not a bad zine. Not a great zine. I love the drawing. I love animals. I love the absurdity of this zine. It was weird. It had a funny sense of humor. It's got strange stories that don't really make sense. Here's the thing, though, not a lot of content. I like weird stories that don't make sense. I think they need to be mixed in with stories that do make sense. When it's just a bunch of weird random stories, fake letters written from fake people to fake sharks. It's kind of funny, but it's not a whole lot there. I love this drawing of sexy animals doing can. That's awesome. It's got a lot of funny, weird things. It's a picture of a wolf wearing a t-shirt of George Washington. Not a lot of content. They're on Volume 1, Issue 3. I think if they hang in there for another 4 or 5 issues, they'll start to get something going. It just needs more content from me. It didn't hold my attention very long. I flipped through it. It was entertaining. Then it was sort of over. So, I give it like an honorable mention. Culture Sluts on We Make Zines. I've heard so many people talk about how awesome this zine is. I'd never read it. Never heard of it really, but I was excited to meet Amber at Chicago Zine Fest, and she was nice enough to trade 3 of her zines for 2 of mine, so thanks. Culture Slut is awesome. I see why everybody likes it and everyone talks about it. I'll go through them one by one. I have issues 18, 19, and 20. Issue 18 was my favorite of the 3. It's the Polaroid issue. It's Polaroids of all these friends, people she knows, places she's been, Detroit, D-Rock, and all these stories about those places and people and things. I liked it a lot. It's simple. It's got a typewriter. It's got color copies, which is like, it probably cost her $10 to make this scene. It's simple and it's honest and it's not real complicated, which is okay. Complicated is good a lot of times, but sometimes simple is nice. It's to the point. When you're only gonna talk for a couple sentences, you get to the point. Or if you're a good writer, you get to the point. Kate knows all my secrets. Don't you want to hang out with that girl now? She knows all of Amber's secrets. It's a cool zine. It's like a little bit voyeuristic. It feels like you're sort of like peeking into Amber's life. I dig it. It's cool. Issue 19, much thinner, less pages, less pictures, more content, more stories, more in-depth prose writing, full entire stories as opposed to just like a couple sentences. So very different feel. Sort of a sad feel. Talks about some different issues. It feels therapeutic. It feels, she talks about getting drunk at age 13 and hanging out with creepy guys. Not advisable for all you 13-year-olds out there. Don't get drunk and hang out with creepy guys or creepy things happen. And it's very unfortunate. And she talks about it. And it's sometimes you gotta like talk about those bad things to get through them. And so it's a little bit tough to read, but it's a good zine. It's well written, and I definitely appreciated it. There's also a lot of stuff about different gender issues and wanting Amber's sort of like struggle to feel accepted in the queer community. In this issue and also in this issue, she talks about that as well, which I definitely relate to because I am straight and married, but I won't say straight. I take that back. I'm not straight, but I am married to a female, which is great, and I love that. But both me and my wife, I would say, consider ourselves part of the queer community because queer can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and sometimes it's hard to find where you fit in that. Just as it's hard to fit into normal society sometimes, I guess. But I appreciated everything that she had to say about that and related to it a lot. Issue 20 has many, many things in it. Mostly it's about moving from Lindsay to Montreal, trying to learn French, which is very beneficial if you're living in Montreal. She talks about, what else? She talks about going on a tour of Montreal and trying to explore it. She talks about having a crush on Twiggy Ramirez, which I thought was great and hilarious and funny. Lots of pictures, lots of stories, lots of drawings. A well-written zine. Fun, nice, cool, enjoyable. Read it all. Both of these have crayon coloring on the cover, which I can appreciate that. I love this size and format. It's sort of the same as a pocket size, but a little bit taller. Some of the pages were cut off a little bit funny. I missed a few of the lines of text on some of the pages where it got cut off. So watch your paper cutting there, Amber. But that's a small complaint about a good zine. I'm going to talk to whatever distro it is, that the girl that used to do Driving Blind distro. I want to get all the back issues of Culture Slut because it's one of my new favorites. It's a good zine. I see why everybody talks about it. That's it. Keep up all the good work, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.